Working on a 2011 Silverado 3500 today. I've already replaced pretty much all the components in the front end that needed to be replaced, but I had to special order this part. I don't know if you can see it there, but that is a lower shock bushing. It appears to be pressed in the lower control arm. And if it's anything like the press that those lower ball joints were, it's going to be ridiculous. Here is the part right here. So I've supported my lower control arm, put a little bit of preload on it to keep everything in place. You can see how loose that is. It's making a ton of noise. It appears to be a 21 millimeter head and nut wrench size. Here's a better look at it. The passenger side is fine. Here's the OTC press. Use this setup for receiving the old bushing. This centerpiece seems to be pretty loose. I might be able to stove this ring in, but I'm going to see if I can find something just to press it out. I just realized the half shaft is in the way of my press. I'm trying to get that in there with a cup. It's fairly easy to take out. It's a 33 millimeter socket sized nut here. And then you just take all them bolts out there and you can finagle it out. Whack this down with a rubber mallet here. I ended up turning a couple pieces of aluminum that were less than the OD of this thing. I'm just going to toss that on there and see if we can get it to push out. Oh yeah. I think we'll switch up to the impact now. Alright, got roughly the same OD here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down to the lathe and shoot a hole through the center of this bushing I made here. This size. I think I'll start with this guy right here. Not a very rigid setup here. I'm just going to run it. Folks, comes to machining, don't do anything I do. It appears that this should work pretty good. I cleaned out that hole with a little bit of sandpaper. Here's my setup. I couldn't hold everything at once, so I taped this, and I'm going to have to add the cup later when that starts coming out the other side. Probably press it about halfway through or up to that tape and reset. I'm hand cranking this in here. The center might be hitting on the end of the press now. Reset this. I got the cup on there now. It's coming out the other side there. Fairly even. I think I'm going to leave it right there. Well, I have 1 minute of battery life left, so